Hi all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we have Spitfire Thursdays, everybody. So we are going to do issue 50 of Build the Spitfire. Now, after a couple of issues of not really doing much, we got a part that we didn't do anything with, and then the next issue we put a label on a cable. We have actually got some really good building to do in today's episode, so I'm really looking forward to this. So again, I want to get started, so with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so I've got the Spitfire here, I already brought it over, and basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be fitting the motor for the left aileron. So this is the left aileron here, and the first part we need is this silver part here. Now this is basically going to be the support block, that's what it's saying, and we need to put this into place. Now I'm just trying to sort of work out where into place that's going to be. I do believe it's there like that. Okay, so we've put that in to place. Got to turn the page of the magazine over. Okay, and then that one's screwing in with 2 times 4mm screws. So these are the larger ones you get in the in this issue, because we do have some others, but they are absolutely tiny. So just screw this down, that one first, and then we'll get the second in. And that's the second one in. Okay, next thing we need is this part here. When I can pick it up, this is what we got when we just got a part and nothing more than that. And it wants us to put it into the slot here. It's just got like a square peg. Now I'm just, because there's a way this motor goes in, right, so just bob that in and show you why. So that's now in place. Now the reason why it's got to go in a certain way is you've got this sort of tab feature here, and that needs to be facing upwards. Okay, so I'm just going to slide that down there, and that's just going to sit in place just like that. And as you can see, as I move that cog, it moves the aileron, which is really good. Okay, so I've done that now. That was a lot of instructions for just 2 pages. Right, so moving on, next we need to have a work on the motor. Now I'm just going to move the aeroplane out the way for a second. Okay, we've got this motor, the one that we put the cable on, and it's wanting us to put it into this part here, which is motor bracket. Now it wants to go on a certain way around, so it's going in like that basically, with you got the L there and then you got the Y going off into there. Now that wants to be screwed in with some PM 1.6 times 3mm screws, and I will tell you these are tiny screws. So let's get these in. That's the first one in. Obviously it's not too many turns on the screwdriver, because they're very small screws. Okay, that one's not wanting to go in, so let's just back it out, and yeah, it needs to be lined up a little bit more. And that's now going in just like that. Tighten that other one up. Okay, the next bit we need is this bit here. This is a cog for the left aileron, and it wants us to put it in. I don't think there's any difference where this is actually going to go, to be perfectly honest with you. But it wants us to push that on So we'll try and do that. This is metal to metal. Okay, so we've pushed that on, and then we've got this tiny bit here, which is the end bracket, and that's going to sit on the end of this cog. Might be a little bit fiddly to get in, but should be okay. Okay, that's in, and then that wants to be screwed in with a PM 2x4mm screw. Now, once this motor is in place, we won't be able to really move the aileron anymore, because the motor's going to lock it in place. And unfortunately, we haven't been sent a test board for this motor, because the test board we've been sent has a smaller connection on that one. Obviously this is a thicker wire, because it's going to tell the motor to go into either direction, basically. Okay, what we need to do next is we need to bring the aircraft back across. There we go. Retrieve my screwdriver, because we're going to be putting this on into place. And just looking by it, right, okay, so it wants us to basically put it onto there like that. Okay, and then that wants to be screwed down with 2 2x4mm PM screws. So that's the first one going in, and then we'll get the second in. And that's the second. Tighten up that. Like I said, we can't move that now, because like I said, the motor's locked it in place, so it's just going to be like that as it is. But that is quite nice, quite a nice bit of engineering really, for this issue. As far as I'm aware, the next few issues are going to be more or less the same. We're going to be doing the work for the right aileron next time. So yeah, I think the next issue is collect a part and don't really do much with it again, unfortunately. But you know, you are going to have times like that. But I did enjoy that little build. So that's issue 50 complete. Well, that's it for issue 50 and Spitfire Thursdays, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it was nice to do a little bit of building towards the end of these issues, because I just felt that we haven't really done much in this last, because mine comes on a subscription, so I get 4 issues at a time, and I really feel like we haven't really done much building in this pack. But it is what it is, and we're going to have times like this. So we'll probably, again, we'll get the cog bit for the aileron next issue. Then we'll get the motor, we'll get the motor cable label to put on the cable, and then we'll probably be doing the reverse of what we've just done today. So hopefully that will be with me soon. I'm still waiting on delivery of the next lot of Spitfires, but yeah, very, very impressed with that one tonight. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now. I'd just like to give a shout out to all my patrons that help and support the channel. Please check out their channels on YouTube as well, and thank you very much for watching.